Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. Today we'll prepare together an amazing recipe of vegan chocolate orange cake. For this recipe, we'll need the following ingredients: 250 grams of flour, 250 milliliters of soy milk, 150 grams of sugar, 60 milliliters of oil, 30 grams of cocoa powder, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon of vinegar or lemon juice, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 pinch of cinnamon mixed with 1 pinch of cloves, and a pinch of salt. In a large bowl, we mix all the dry ingredients. We add the soy milk, the vanilla extract, the vinegar, the oil, and we mix them until we have a smooth consistency. We pour the batter on a tray lined with parchment paper and we bake it for 20 minutes in the preheated oven at 350 Fahrenheit or 175 Celsius. After 20 minutes, the cake sponge is ready and we'll leave it to cool down at room temperature. For the orange curd, we need 370 milliliters of fresh squeezed orange juice, 85 grams of sugar, and 40 grams of cornstarch. In a small saucepan, we mix the cornstarch with a little bit of orange juice and we whisk until the cornstarch is completely dissolved. We add the sugar, and the rest of the orange juice. We cook the mixture for 10 minutes on medium heat, stirring continuously until we reach a pudding consistency. We remove it from the stove, we put it on a plate, we cover it with plastic wrap, and we leave it to cool down at room temperature. For the orange jelly, we need the following ingredients: 200 milliliters of orange juice, 3 tablespoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon of agar powder, and 1 teaspoon of cornstarch. In a saucepan, we mix the agar powder, the cornstarch, and a little bit of orange juice, and we whisk until the cornstarch is completely dissolved. We add the sugar and the rest of the juice and we cook the jelly for 7 minutes, stirring continuously. We pour the jelly on our mold. I have here silicone mold for cupcakes, but you can use an usual cake spring form. Leave the jelly to set for 30 minutes at room temperature. For the chocolate ganache, we need 150 grams of dark chocolate and 150 milliliters of vegan whipped cream or coconut cream. We bring the cream to a boil, we pour the chocolate and we stir gently until we have a smooth and shiny ganache. When the jelly is set, we pour the chocolate ganache on the top of the jelly. And we put it in the fridge to set. For the sugar syrup, we mix 100 milliliters of water with 50 grams of sugar. We boil it and after we leave it to cool down. When the orange curd is cold, we mix it until we have a smooth consistency. When the chocolate ganache is set, we add the next layer with the orange cream. We level them with a spoon for nice even layers. And we put it in the fridge to set. Now we cut the chocolate sponge in round shape, the same size like our silicone mold. We brush each small sponge with sugar syrup and we press it gently on the top of the orange cream. We cover it and we leave it in the freezer minimum 5 hours. If you use a cake spring form, you just leave it in the fridge for 3 hours. After 5 hours in the freezer, we can unmold and decorate our cakes with some vegan whipped cream, half of a slice of orange, and the chocolate ornament. This cake is absolutely delicious. The chocolate cinnamon flavor matches perfectly with the citrusy orange curd. If you like this video, please share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are looking forward to meeting you again for another delicious recipe.